Deep inside a copper mine. We got about 100 feet into the mine when the tour guide stopped. He said that if anyone felt claustrophobic, they could get off and walk back. Mom explained to me that some people are scared of tight places. I have to admit, the tunnel was pretty narrow and stuffy. No one turned back though. The clang clang of wheels on metal tracks made a racket in the tunnel. The main car vibrated as the angle going down got steeper. The lamps we clipped to our slickers soon became the only lights in the mine. The main car stopped on the third floor down. We got off and walked through the side tunnel. This tunnel was wide enough to fit about 3 people across. The air in the mine smelled and tasted funny. It was like I was breathing bits of the copper. It made my teeth hurt. The air was damp too. Small patches of mud dotted the dirt floor. I could see why we needed the slickers as water drops fell from the rock above us. The guy told us stories about his work in the mine. He showed us the cage, which is an elevator with wire mesh instead of walls. He said it took miners all the way down to the bottom of the mine. They would crane the elevator full of miners and then go down. Miners really couldn't be claustrophobic and keep their jobs. The guy showed us some holes in the wall. Miners filled the holes with sticks of dynamite and wired them to blow up the rock. The miners would blast the rock at the end of their shift. After a blast, the air would be thick with dust, making the air heavy and hard to breathe. We went to another part of the mine before we headed back to the top. This part was a big room with lots of little cubby holes. The tour guide asked us to shine our lights on different parts of the room. I couldn't believe it. Every now and then a light would glance off something with a dull shine. We said that was malachite. Malachite, a beautiful green mineral often found with copper ore. At one point in our tour, the guide had us all turn off our lamps. Oh my gosh, it was so dark. I had never been in total darkness before. There was absolutely no light. I held my hand right in front of my face. I couldn't even see it. Just as I was beginning to feel scared, the guide has had us turn our lamps back on. When we got back to the top and the tour was done, I was happy to feel the sunshine. I couldn't wait to get out of the sneaker, heavy belt, and hard hat. I ditched the gear when where the guide stayed to, then ran to the fire to warm up. I couldn't believe I was so cold, but I was. Though it was later then, when we arrived, it was still a hot 90 degrees outside, and that felt warm against my cold skin. Though I had enjoyed the trip through the mine, I had to admit that being a miner was not the job for me.